Well, today at the Heavy Duty Truck Rally here in Hutchinson, Kansas at the Kansas State Fairgrounds, we will have the manufacturers come in. So we have SpaceCraft and New Horizons and DRV.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Well, Greg from SpaceCraft Manufacturing is here to tell us a little about their build, and then we're going to tour a spacecraft. Don and Kathy are going to take us inside their spacecraft home.
We do try to be a guide and provide solutions. So my background is finance. I was in banking for over 20 years, so please don't throw anything at me. I've gone to the other side now. But I was also in consulting and big companies like Deloitte, and I've worked with a lot of Fortune 100 companies in my career. And my process is bringing solutions. So if there's something that we identify as a challenge, I try to have 2 or 3 solutions to address that challenge. And they're almost always going to have some sort of a compromise with them, but then you get to pick what's the compromise that fits your use case best. What sets us apart? Sandra, I also spelled that for you. Basically the anatomy of a trailer. I will walk through this, and I think we have stuff that sets us apart and puts us top of class in each one of these different sections. So we'll start with the chassis. It's customized to each trailer. We've done so many different things. I'd love to be able to show you guys everything that we do, but there's just too much. Last year I showed you guys a trailer that went over to Saudi Arabia and had 600 gallons of water on it. We're designing all sorts of different things with chassis to meet customers' needs and wants. Don, your Jeep parking in there with the floor that goes up and down is pretty cool. I had lunch with our external engineer a few months ago, and we talked about a number of things. We're switching over to SolidWorks, which has been a fun yet challenging experience for myself and for Wyatt. Those of you that know him could imagine some of the challenges that I'm going through right now. But he said, you need to tell everybody that we've designed these for zero metal fatigue. So he explained that to me. And basically, like if you have a pipe cleaner and you sit there and you bend it back and forth, eventually it will fail and break. That's metal fatigue. So once you bend metal past its bend point, it can't come back to the place that it was. Ours is designed to never do that. So theoretically, our chassis will never wear out unless it rusts and you don't take care of it. So I think that's a pretty big thing that sets us apart from the rest of the industry. Makes us a little heavy, but it's a very firm foundation. It's kind of like building on a rock foundation instead of sand, to get a little biblical. Toy haulers, I mentioned Dawn's 600 gallons of water, and then shape. Here is a semi-chassis, so this was the 57-footer. This is actually the one that went over to Saudi Arabia. People ask us all the time, do you guys do conversions? Am I just buying like a box car from a semi and you guys are just turning it into an RV? No, we get literal sticks of I-beams, C-channel. I think that's one of the things that you commented on. It's like, oh, this is C-channel in here. I mean, this is really robust. So it's all real, it's all heavy, and there's an I-beam head section and then a full, I think this is a 12-inch I-beam.
Well, I'm here with Mr. Don from New Jersey, and he's got a awesome rig, so he's going to tell us a little bit about what he has.
I have a 2020 Peterbilt 579 tractor with a 2020 SpaceCraft 48-foot 6-inch toy hauler, you can call it. The truck is has a 500 horsepower Cummins in it. It's tandem, and I have the trailer that I put a Jeep in the back of, and that's, instead of a smart car, we have a Jeep.
And so when you load your Jeep into the back of your trailer, how do you do that?
The back of the trailer was designed to have the entire bedroom be on a 4-post car lift that's inside the trailer. And the bedroom will go up in the air all the way to the ceiling. And then the Jeep goes under it. And then when we get where we're going, we take the Jeep out, lower the bedroom down.
Okay.
If we're traveling, the front of the trailer has a slide out that has a sofa that has a queen size bed in it, so we can sleep in there. If I can't put a slide out on the way, I can sleep in the truck.
And so when you purchased your truck, now your truck doesn't have, let's go back to the bed, talk about that, or the back of the truck. Yours doesn't have a bed like some do because you have a heavier rig, so you have a different hitch.
Right. Mine has the commercial hitch on it because this trailer requires to have a Class 8 type tractor pull it. So it's the truck is completely commercial type setup. I put the fenders and stuff on it, but it doesn't. It requires the tandem axle.
And is this your first year to the rally?
No, this is our second year. Our first year was last year, and we enjoyed it so much and learned a lot. So we want to come back this year.
You have a long haul across the United States.
Yeah, it's not bad. We did it, and we left on last Tuesday and got here Thursday, so it wasn't too bad.
Welcome. Hi Denise, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank
Jackie.
you. This is our home away from home. Want to walk in, we have start at the front living room. It's all very contemporary, more modern than most of them. It's different. I didn't really want to go with what we had once before. I wanted something totally different. So I had them design the front wall for us, gave them some ideas, showed them some pictures, of what I wanted, and they came up exactly with what I was looking for.
Very modern.
Yeah, very modern. So makes it easy for us. We have the 2 recliner chairs on one side, sofa on the other, which we can use because we have the garage in the back. We needed a second bedroom, and this becomes our second bedroom since it's only the 2 of us. So we can use this if we're traveling and the Jeep is inside. So
Because when the Jeep is in there, the bed is up and
Right.
you can't.
Right, so then we have no place to sleep, so we use this. And basically with the slides in, we can still use the whole trailer. We have access to everything. I just kind of slide around and stuff. So we have the kitchen. I have a full slide out pantry with all the drawers. Have plenty of storage space in here. They've given me a lot of cabinets. More than I really need at this point. I've got cabinets above everything, underneath everything. Plenty, like I said, plenty of storage space. Kitchen, as you can see, I've got a double stainless steel sink. Dishwasher. No stove, no oven. We went with an induction burner and gas, so we could use either or as we're traveling. Convection microwave, so I really didn't need the oven. And this is not a residential refrigerator, it's just a normal Dometic, but that was all basically we needed, so when we travel we could put it on gas and still have everything cold in it when we reach wherever we're going. So then over here I have a coffee bar. Since I don't like stuff out on my cabinets, we have the coffee bar where everything is centrally located and we could just do everything off of here. So I can work over here and Don can do his thing with his coffee to the side. Plenty of cabinet space, storage, small coat cabinet. We didn't really need anything big. So that's pretty much it here. All of our controls are in this. Anything that we need, slide outs, hot water heater, all of everything is here. This is just another set of storage This is Don's junk drawer. Everybody has to have a junk drawer.
Yep.
So, and then if you come down the hall, we'll go into the bedroom first. This is the bedroom that lifts up that I guess everybody's been talking about. And, you know, remove the headboard, slide the dressers together, take down these pillars that we have hiding all the mechanisms for it. And the floor raises, Jeep comes in, and that's it. We have no bedroom after that.
And under the rug here is where you can see
under the rug, you can see the slit in the floor, and the edges around here, around the floor is where you have, you know, the whole
where all
floor
that
lifts.
lifts out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a view from the other side, where you have your wardrobe.
Hanging clothes. I only needed shirts. You know, normally we have I've got so much dresser space, and there's a TV in here. I mean, didn't really need full length because I'm not bringing anything except shirts and whatever. So we're pretty good as far as wardrobe and everything goes. I'm really not losing anything at this point. You know, it's a little inconvenient, but, you know, we're okay with that. And then last is the bathroom. Full washer dryer. Plenty of cabinet space in here also. Want it open?
Washer dryer in there.
Yeah.
One on top.
One on top, one on the bottom.
And yours doesn't stack. They said that
Right, they've separated.
they separate them. So that's
This is a new kind of dryer where we don't need an outside dryer vent. All of the moisture from the clothes drips down into the holding tank. So we don't need that extra outside outlet there. Full shower. Linen closet, double linen closet kind of thing. So we have plenty of storage space for that.
right.
And then just this is where we keep all the extra tissues and toilet paper and everything that we need, and that's pretty much it.
Cole from New Horizons is here to tell us about their units.
I appreciate it, Steve. So my name is Cole Brokanicki. I'm one of the product specialists with New Horizons RV. I want to extend a big thank you to Steve and your entire HDT group for inviting us out here to talk about what we do. So New Horizons, we are a custom builder, like SpaceCraft. We're factory direct only. We're located in Junction City, Kansas, which is only about 2 hours from here. So as you guys all start to leave, it could be chaos next week, but if any of you want to swing by, give us a call. We'll give you a quick tour of our facility and show you what we do. I'm going to pass around if anybody likes brochures. I got a whole bunch of them. Take one, pass it. If you don't want it, my heart will be broken. And if they run out, holler at me. I've got plenty of it. Then we got our website, a lot of information on here, toll-free number. Just give us a call if you have any questions as you're researching for a future RV. Got a couple beauty shops. We've definitely built rigs for folks that have the big daddy trucks, the Volvos, Peterbilts, Kenworths. I'm going to get in trouble for forgetting one. This was a fun rig a few years ago. Fred and Aaron, brand new Peterbilt, but it's like retro 389 or 387. I'm not totally sure, but he had us install the LED trunk lights every 18 inches along the skirt line, down low, and on the top of the trailer. So at nighttime, it was lit up like some of those cattle haulers you see going down the road. It was pretty cool. We build our own chassis in-house. We build units from 32 up to 47 feet. It goes 48, but we've been running into some issues with them fitting in our facility. So a 47-footer with New Horizons, just for reference, is still going to run about 49.5 feet of overall length. So that 47 has more to do with the floor line, which is on the 47. 46 foot 9 inches is the floor line from the front to the rear of the coach. So more pictures of building the chassis. It's always fun seeing them sparkle weld back there. And then after the chassis is built and painted, it goes on to our production line. Something that's a little bit different with the way we build our units. We've got about 8 units at any given time being produced. From the chassis shop to the PC&E area, which stands for plumbing, cabinetry, and electrical. This area is where all the kind of the guts of the RV really start taking shape. Holding tanks are installed, the underbelly that's enclosed and insulated is going in, our wire harness, which we hand build every single unit's wire harness. We've got like a 60-foot long table up on a mezzanine that single line that goes into the unit has a label, it's color coordinated so we know what it is and where it's going. Everything that we do is much more of a residential grade. We use PEX lines with a manifold system for all your hot and cold. You can see gray and black water piping going into our holding tanks. These tanks are accessible from our basement storage area. One of the items that we've learned over the years is absolutely nothing is perfect. The easier things are to get to work on, just the easier are to basically just take care of them. So your holding tank valves, take off a little access wall, you got full access to your valve system.
Well, I'm sorry, but during the rally, I was not able to get any footage of the New Horizons unit that they had there as a model unit. I will put their website below, and that is horizonsrb.com. You can go there and see their mini floor plans and photos of their units. Next, we have Alicia from DRV Rolling Retreats.
Alicia Tennery is here to talk about DRV. Alicia, you take it away.
A lot of people here with big rigs that are more than happy to show it. So I think there's like 5 DRVs on the tour, and I'll be here all day. So if you have questions or want to talk to me inside a specific rig, just grab me. I'll be happy to do that. This is Ryder, the future owner of Rolling Retreats. This is his first working gig. So I'm going to let him pass out his tickets because we do have some drawings later. And so just hold your hand up till I give you a ticket if you don't mind. Just start going that way. Gosh, I don't know if everybody's kind of familiar with DRV or not familiar with DRV, but a little bit about me for you that don't know us. I'm not in the, I didn't grow up in the RV world or car sales world or anything like that. I was actually a nurse. And God just led me this way, and this just all kind of happened, and that's just a true story. And so I was selling RVs, and I went to like a dealer auction, let's say. I got one, not knowing what it was, and then I kind of just got another one, I think like a month or 2 later. And then I went back to buy more product, and I was like, well, I don't only want that. And so we started tracking them across America. And my husband and I would just, get to travel New York and Florida, and we went to Niagara Falls. Like, we'd pick up rigs, and he would fix them. Coming back, I would get to camp all the way home. I'd clean, he'd fix. It was great. I do miss the traveling days. But at about 2011, that started about like 7 or 8, I would say. In 2011, DRV called me and just said, hey, Alicia, why don't you just buy them from us? I said, well, okay. So that's how that all happened. So I've only been selling this product only for, oh my gosh, like 13, 14 years, something like that. But I've been a new dealer for about 10 years with them, and I don't sell anything else. I do have some help. Now, Mike, where are you at? There's Mike. This is my salesman, and I've never had one before, but he's been with me about a year. And he's a great talker. If you've ever visited with Mike, but he does a pretty good job for me.
You've enjoyed the little bits of footage that I gave you from the Manufacturers Day here at the 2021 National HDT Truck Rally. Lots of units, nice units, and something to think about if you're looking to purchase your new home. And don't forget, like and subscribe so you won't miss out as Ricky and I are soaring together.